Welcome back. Today I'm going to be drawing Bowser Jr. from Mario Brothers. So let's get started. I'm first going to start with a curved line. And then I'm going to bring that curved line all the way around for one side of his face. And then I'm going to jump over to the other side and bring a curved line all the way around on the other side, similar to the side that we just did. And then I'm going to drop that line all the way down and connect it back up to the other side. In this open area is where we'll make the mouth, so we'll make a curved line going this way, and then a curved line to a point, and then bring that line all the way back to the other side. And we'll add a little triangular shape here for his tooth. Coming up here, we're going to make two little kind of seed-like shapes for his nostrils, so one here, and then another one here. And right above this ridge of his nose, I'm going to add a circle for his eye, and then above that, we'll add a curved line up, kind of like a zigzag, and then back in for his eyebrow. Jumping over to the other side, we'll add a full circle for his eye, because his face is kind of slanted here, and then a curved line up, again, zigzag at the top, and then bring it back in for his eyebrow. So let's continue with the shape of his face, curved line up, and then the center is going to be curved line across, and then just finish it off down to the side there. We'll just add a little line there, and then at the top in the center we're going to put kind of a little band here for his hair. So his hair kind of curves around like this, and then I'm going to make another curve around like this. We'll bring this to a point and we'll bring it back, and then another one that kind of comes in almost like a zigzag line, and then again just bring it back into this little tie here. Right on this part of his head, I'm going to make like one of a triangular shape for the back of the shell. And now we're going to come down and start to work on the body. So the body is shaped kind of starting from here on the outside of the mouth, and I'm just going to bring a line that is slightly wavy and then rounds into about a point, and then back up on the other side, all the way up right to the tip of the face here, or the edge of the face, and just round it out kind of like this. And this is going to be for the bib that he wears. So I'm going to add a design on here, which is going to be kind of wavy line. It's like an open mouth, and we'll ride it right to the end there, bring it back along the bottom, again a wavy line in the middle, back down, and then up along the side here. And then we'll open that up in the center with another line. Almost parallel to the top, and then we'll add some zigzag lines for the teeth. And we'll also add those on the bottom, opposite of where the top was, so they fit kind of in those spaces there. All right, coming over to the side here, I'm going to add his arm. I'm going to raise his arm up. So starting here, and we'll add the kind of cuff that he wears around his wrist here, and then his hand, and we'll make his fingers kind of wrapped around. So we have 1, 2, and then 3, and we'll make his thumb on this side kind of wrapped into his hand like this. All right, and then we'll bring his arm back down along the side here, and now we're going to make the rest of his body, which is going to come down along his leg, and then I'm going to make a curved line around for the top of his leg here. Then we're going to curve out for his foot, and at this point we're going to add his kind of toes. So we have 1, 2, and we'll make a third toe like that, wrap it around to the back, which is going to be his ankle, and then bring it up and slightly in like this. Okay, and this part in the center from almost kind of where the bib is here, I'm going to bring a curved line that comes down like that. And that is going to extend out to the other side here and wrap back for his tail. Here we'll add another one of these details for a shell, so it's going to be kind of one of these pointed triangular shapes. And we can even add another line for the shell in the back there. All right, going over to the other side here, let's add his legs. So it's going to start about here. I'm going to bring a curved line out and down, out for the foot, and this is where we can add the toenails again. So we have 1, 2, and then 3. And we'll bring this back on the bottom, wrap it around for the ankle, and then back in toward the other leg. Let's just finish off this side where his arm is going to be. I'm just going to have his arm kind of alongside his body, and this is where his cuff will be that he wears around his wrist again, and then his hand is just going to fall right into the side of his body here. So we don't have to add too much detail to that at all. All right, we are going to now get into adding some color for Bowser Jr. So I'm first going to start with black, and I'm going to add this for the eyes, leaving a little highlight kind of on the top there. And same thing on this side, little highlight on the top area. Okay, and then we're going to add this black for the band that he wears here, and also for his wristbands. Okay, his other wristband on his other arm. Now I'm going to get into a red color here. I'm going to use this for the design on his bib. So this is going to be kind of the lips that go around the teeth here. I'm just going to fill this in a nice, vibrant, bright red. And along the top as well. Okay, now I'm going to jump into a green color, and I'm going to color in his face. So kind of the top portion of his face. The bottom portion is going to be a different color. Careful to go around the eyes and the eyebrow, which is going to be a contrasting color. I'm going to use the orange color now for his eyebrows, as well as the other eyebrow, and then his hair on top. I'm also going to use these for the kind of portion of the spikes here. Getting into a light purple color here, and I'm going to color in between the teeth area. These were the colors that I found that kind of closely resembled the colors that I've looked up. If you find some different colors that work for you, that's awesome too. And now I'm going to color in his face here. I'm using kind of a tan color. I just found this in with a nice even marker stroke back and forth. I'm going to go back into my black marker for a second. I missed his little nostril areas here. So fill those in. And now I'm going to go into the yellow and fill in his skin tone going all the way around. I'm going to leave the bib part here white, so that'll save me a little bit of time as I'm adding the yellow. And the toenails are going to stay white as well. I'm not going to forget this little extension of his tail here. Fill that in. Alright, it's looking pretty good, and I'm just going to fill in the center of his mouth here with this red. Around his tooth. And we'll give a little kind of a hint of a color to these spikes just to offset it from the white a bit. And that's going to conclude the drawing for Bowser Jr. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun to draw. Give him a try. Bye.